I kind of have a scratchy throat. We're gonna start in a couple of minutes. With some actual music. Man. No more refurbished iPads. This iPad's battery is bullshit. That's my chair you keep hearing rolling around. Online. Picarto is struggling a little bit. Come on, Picarto. I believe in you. No, that's on public. That's nice. Just gonna sip my tea while we wait for the actual 1 p.m. to give a chance to all my channels to get online and for me to drink a little bit of my tea before I have to drink it cold because I forgot it while I was working, of course. So the microphone is indeed on. My stuff is loaded and as far as I know updated. Just Picarto doesn't feel like it today. Picarto probably timed out. Not like anybody's watching me on there anyway, and if they are, they're too shy to say something. It's like everything. Communication is key. If you don't communicate with me, things will not work. Alright. Doink. There we go. I gotta be real careful not to hook any of the wires that I got. Oh, it's my eye that's blurry, not my glasses. Okay. That I got across my desk so I don't get my phone out of alignment while I'm filming this. Gonna post the rules because it's important to post the rules. And of course, hope you guys will be able to hear the music when it officially starts. And then we'll get started on today's stream. So, of course, as usual, just gotta reach over to my notes, which are in this cute little Wish notebook that my mom got me. And this is what I use it for, exclusively to write down the colors I use for the colors of the month. It's not a format in which I'm used to drawing it on, so I'm taking notes instead. So, this month's colors are actually super fun. Last month's were honestly quite predictable with the pink and reds. This month, the colors that were given by Universe of Markers, or Marker Universe, depending on who you ask apparently, are Golden Sun Yellow, Campfire Red, Ocean Jewel Teal, and Lake Green Blue. So, my substitutions, I decided to go for Y08 Acid Yellow, YR16 Apricot, BG34 Horizon Green, which apparently I've never used because I really didn't remember that I had that color. And the BG75 Abyss Green. Now here's the thing. Campfire Red was actually closer to YR68 Orange. The problem is, my orange is a piece of dried shit. And I have no idea what could have caused that because, as you can see, this is absolutely completely dry. I think the nib looks broken even. And this was a new nib after the first time it dried up. And I even refilled it and everything. But no, there seems to be a problem with most of the Sketch Anniversary Copics. Most of my colors are dried out, even if I refilled them and continuously changed the nibs. So I pretty much gave up on those. So I might need to replace all the colors with the regular sketch markers. So there's that. And as far as chameleons go, I decided to go with YO3 Warm Sunset, OR3 Tangerine, which is the brightest, darkest orange that I have in the chameleons, which is not saying much. Because after that, you go right into the more pinkish reds, and that's not what Campfire Red is. BG4 Aquamarine. And finally, GR4 Evergreen. So we're having a lot of fun colors today. But as usual, we will start with re-shivving my shivs. Soon gonna be time to change this. See the difference after a good shave? Look at it. This is my Art Snacks exclusive Coom sharpener. 2 steps, one for the wood and then one for the lead, and it's frankly dangerous. So, but it makes for great lines, so I still use it, despite, you know, the possibility of dying. There's dust. And we're gonna start with the first prompt, because as you know, I post the prompts on my Instagram. And by posting the prompts, I mean I post in my story, what do you want to see me draw? I kind of posted it late yesterday because I sort of kind of forgot. Because I was co-hosting a class and I had to ship some orders. When doing the sketch, I try not to erase the sketch itself too much. I just draw on top. It's when I get to the pencils that I start to actually do some erasing and stuff like that. That's just me fucking around. Having fun, and that's all that matters. Yeah, of course I can't see shit though because her uniform is black, so I'll improvise. I'm probably wrong with the cut because I can't see what she's wearing. No, I've just been invited to Game Grumps Lovelies. And from what I'm seeing, Picarto is not connecting at all, so it probably needs a reboot. And the live is not refreshing on Facebook, because of course, because I can't have anything nice. Except this tea. I don't think I can match the intensity of her look, especially at that scale. Because that is the fun thing about why I ask for prompts on Instagram instead of coming up with my own ideas, is that I'm actually challenged. Because like I said before, if I didn't do that, it'd be like Pokemon, all Pokemon. Because when I think of colors, I can usually think of the Pokemon that matches that color. At least like that I get to draw stuff I'm not used to drawing. And it makes for better TV. Because, ooh, I'm struggling. I'm not super struggling here, though. I'm having fun with the shapes that her hair takes. Because I do like drawing hair. I do like drawing texture, even if it takes a while. Like yesterday, I was commissioned to work on a paper, rock, scissors, Wars and Stuff illustration, and I was having the time of my life rendering the rock person's texture. So yeah, I had a lot of fun there. Of course, I can't show you guys in my current position because it was digital. And traditional art tends to run expensive for me. I don't mind doing it on these sketch cards because I can always sell them easier than full prints, but it's super hard for me to import the bigger paper. Oh, that's right, I took off the gloves so I could run the soft eraser on this thing. That's how I do it, and I'm not gonna let anybody tell me otherwise. Find a method that works for you, is what I'm saying. Like me, when I work and I don't have one of my gloves on, I feel completely naked. And, like, the surface feels really cold. Oh, why is this still out? I just noticed one of my Copics was not put away from last month. Okay. It's an idea. It's not a good idea, but it's an idea. Do a little bit of slight line art highlight using this. And here's the part where I'm focused. Of course, I'm doing a lot of texture with the pens, which will be probably covered by the marker once I'm done. So yeah, I'm really fond of the color scheme I have today. It's very nice. Well, I'm gonna leave that dry for a bit while we go for the second prompt. And another sip of tea. Did I accidentally grab? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, back to you. Who's the next one? Oh, okay. That's right. Of course, if it was just me, I would put some Mario Paint music today, but nobody likes it when you use music from your childhood that you enjoy. trainers probably already recognize who I'm drawing now. I was just talking earlier about how if it was just me, I'd only draw Pokemon. Well, there you go. At least this time it wasn't my idea. He's gonna look cute. I don't know how Meowths are supposed to look like when sitting down, so giving him some Garfield feet. Because at the end of the day, I'm the boss. And as the boss, I do what I want. Speaking of doing what I want, I've recently had a comment on a Driven Miss Daisy page where the person was kind enough to inform me that Waluigi and Wario are not brothers. And I was kind enough to inform them in a lot of words that I don't care. Seeing as all my siblings are not related to me and I still refer to them as my siblings. My twin brother is actually my cousin, and this is not some weird Alabama thing going on. I'm just saying, if me and Gabe's version of Wario and Waluigi want to refer to each other as brothers, even if they are not genetically, they are free to do so. Now I think there's like 3 versions of Meowth. This one, the Alolan one, and whatever region it is right now, where they're all like a big ball of fluff that looks like Achum the cat. I have not played a Pokemon game, an actual Pokemon game, since Red and Blue. Oh, my stream is finally working on Facebook, quote-unquote. Because now that it's working on Facebook, I see that it's mucking up on Restream. So what, it only works on Facebook when it's mucking up? What the hell? What is going on? I would like to redesign my website, but you can't easily change the theme of your website once you've built and published it under Wix. And that's just time I do not have right now, sadly enough. I just know on top of that this is going to be a really exhausting weekend because I got this stream to do and I got tomorrow's stream to do. And apparently Restream really doesn't like when I actually connect to Facebook, so what the hell? That is so messed up. I really hope I don't run out of these liners anytime soon, because holy heck are they ever useful. Now that I look at it, the meows kind of look like axolotls a little bit. With the way their whiskers are made. Oops. And there we go. We have this little guy done. Back to you. Well, I do have an electric eraser. A smaller one. I still prefer to use this Wish vinyl eraser. when erasing large surfaces. I do wish I had one of those feathery brushes, if only because they're pretty. This is kind of grody looking. Works well, at least. That's really just me being a spoiled brat, wanting pretty things. I think I'm entitled to a pretty thing once in a while. Why is the image so shitty today? I am well aware we see a lot of pixels, Mom, and I have zero control over it. Sadly enough. I would have fixed it long ago if I could. They come in, they come out. Depends how they feel. By the way, hi Mom. Nice of you to join us. Very appreciated. For those who don't know, my mother does not watch my usual streams because she doesn't want the next bootleg cookie to be spoiled to her. She wants to read them on Friday. So that's why. See, I was hoping to get a little artistic thing going on with the green and orange, and I love it. This month's colors are working beautifully. Plus with the brush end of these sketch Copics, we got some great hair texture going on. more yellow to blend this. I'm just gonna put the lighter green before I put the darker green, if only to give a little bit of dimension to my reference's completely flat coat. If I could whistle, I would whistle the theme song right now, but I cannot whistle. I decided to tank all my XP in art. I put a bit in singing and a bit in playing musical instruments, but most of it went straight to drawing. I think I'm gonna do the background in the exact same green after I'm done rendering her coat. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Ah, there it is. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're in the black. You gotta give it that. This card stock is really good at handling my heavy painting with markers. Because Lord knows I like to layer. And once again, I am allowed to use black and white, but I try to avoid it once again because I like the challenge. I mean, you gotta give props to my mom for supporting me coming to drop in real quick on the live stream, because since we live together, she could just go downstairs in the office and look at me draw. I don't mind when she looks at me draw. But no, she goes on the live stream. That's so nice. Do the back in that light teal, so like that Scully's face will really pop out of the card instead of if I just leave the background white. I'm still in the frame. Yeah, that's what I thought. You really only get a really even coating when doing the quick zip-a-zip like this. Because sure, I could use the airbrush, but the airbrush gives a texture because of the way the marker ink works with Copics. So... and we are done with Scully. Totally nice, unassuming FBI agent. Really happy with her hair. She looks younger, but then again, don't they all when you draw in a kind of anime style? Speaking of anime...
Meow. That's right.
let's get on with our little Pokecat. Oh, something just fell. Hope it wasn't the bread. Mom made bread today, and I'm looking forward to that. I'll make sure that to erase better. Speaking of erasing, whoops. Oopsie daisy. You guys okay? I hooked the camera. So yeah, no, my camera is not locked in place. It's oopsie daisy. Oh, and it's super pixelated again. So as I was saying, before the Fire Nation attacked, another thing I like to render, metallic surfaces. I legit don't know if I'm good at it or not, but I do enjoy it. Also, I fully expect to go over my usual time and have my pocket camp alarm ring and me having to try and close it while filming. That's gonna be fun. Because that's the kind of mess I am. I mean, I could have made his toes and his tail just more orange, but then what would be the fun in that? layering. Lord knows I do like to layer.
Meow. That's right.
I watched the anime longer than I've played the games, that's for sure. Oops. There we go. This one's done too. Now, who's the next victim? As usual, I get prompts. I try to stick to only 4. Only to give myself a chance. And, you know, actually rest. Doesn't look like it, but these streams really take a lot out of me. But I keep doing it. Because I love you guys. See, I'm already out of tea and I'm speaking less. I've had a bit of a scratchy throat for like a week and a half now. Don't know what's going on there. This piece is gonna look so good with these colors. definitely need a better place for these. I need to completely reorganize my entire life. Give her some Starfire like here. Because that's what I feel like. And since I'm the boss, hang on, got an itchy arm. Alright, fourth card. Well, this one dries a bit. Sometimes I'm forgetting what order I'm supposed to pick up my art supply, so that's why you see my arm in the shot for a long while. Oh gee, the dog is barking. What are the odds? parents have no control on this dog, I swear. Like, you literally have to grab the dog to get its attention. So yeah, someone suggested I draw something Dragon Quest. We all know what I really want to draw, but let's go for one of my favorite monsters instead. And don't worry about the squeals of agony from the dog. If you hear them, that's usually her happy sound. She is not suffering. I usually keep the spots for when it's time to color, or else it's gonna take too long to render and then erase and render again. So a little Baumren here. Well, I say Baumren, but I usually pronounce it Baumren. gonna remain spotless until it's time to render them. You guys can still see super.
Gotta be super careful with those details.
This color scheme for this month is so good. So good. There we go. Now we're gonna wait for them to dry, and then we'll figure out how we're going to add the spots. And back to Batwoman. 75% battery. Jesus, that. This is why when I use this iPad to draw, I usually do it in bed when there's a plug like 2 inches away from me. Battery on it is shit. Wanted to save money by buying refurbished, and I can barely use the frickin' thing. And as with the previous one, we're gonna do a basic coat of the lighter one, and then shade with the darker one. You think we're near the seashore in this song? Got a slight feeling that's what they're going for. There's so many different ways to lay your color depending on what you're using. The digital, traditional, markers, paint, pastels. Very interesting when you get down to it. Well, I find it interesting. I don't know for you guys. The kind of thing that interests me, I suppose. Am I still in the shot? Oh, I'm very still in the shot. Oh, this looks so neon on the camera. That's great. It's a little more muted in real life, but I do appreciate the neonness of it all. I'm leaving her hair completely flat because I do like when they render her with super flat colors.
After this, I'm gonna take some pretty pictures and post them to Instagram. Probably post them on my Etsy too, because these are some really good cards. Kind of hoping to get my hands on some nice little see-through protection mats that I saw on Dick Blick. Would let me use my lighted table more often, seeing as they're see-through. So yeah, I make art in order to sell art, in order to buy more stuff to make more art. And the cycle continues.
Cassandra Cain. I think that's Batwoman's name. Ah, there's been so many. I cannot keep track to save my life. Simple as that. Oh, I forgot to paint his nails. Oh well. I'll do it later if I think about it. There we go, base coat up yellow, and then we'll see about doing some orange. I think this yellow is starting to get dry. Oh yeah, it's definitely starting to get dry. So, I have a Patreon if you guys want to help me get a refill for a Y08 Acid Yellow. That would be greatly appreciated. I have a Patreon, I have a Ko-fi, I of course have an Etsy where I sell my art. Well, and this time I hit the light. At least I didn't hit the camera.
Minimal shading.
Oh, we have someone who arrived near the end. A pagan follower. Hello! Hello to you too, pagan follower.
I'm almost done drawing, so hope you're gonna enjoy watching the replay.
Aha. Pajama pants stuck in my chair again. There we go. I have to tuck my pants and my socks if this keeps on.
Alright, I do believe I'm done here.
So we're just gonna put that back on my usual sleep mode. Battery on my iPad is now 68%. It started from 100 and I've only been here for 2.5 hours roughly. Ugh. So yeah, I got a Patreon, I got a Ko-fi, I got a Etsy store, so if you guys want to get me at least a new battery for my iPad, that'll also be appreciated. Gonna zoom out a little bit so you guys can see what we've got done for today. We have Scully from the X-Files, we have Meowth, we have Batwoman, and we have Baumren, the Saber Cub from Dragon Quest. All done with today's Color of the Month challenge. And honestly, very extremely happy with today's results. That was a super fun color combination to work with. I have zero complaints. There we go, nice and quiet now. So, as usual, thank you guys for watching. And of course, extra special, super duper appreciative thanks to my Patreons, Amber B, Jeff B, Paul K. Your continued support is extremely appreciated. I hope you guys had fun watching me draw these. I know I had a lot of fun drawing these and they came out super duper. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern for the usual Bootleg Cookie digital art live stream.